only on Primetime News Network.
After I felt like I got kicked out of school, went in jail and everything, I felt like that was over for me. I would have had to do so much to dig myself out of that hole, and then I'd have to start back at the bottom. See,
growing up is not always easy. Growing up in not the best neighborhood makes it all that much harder.
Drug addicts around here will take everything that's not bolted down.
For Joseph Schley, known as Pancho on the street, chances of a solid role model walking into Joe's life were about as good as his chances of winning the lottery. But one day, while working at a local fast food restaurant, Pancho met this man, Sean Kumar, a local entrepreneur fascinated with giving ideas a chance. Fresh ideas like Americans for Schools debit card were the way to turn merchant fees into dollars for cash-starved schools. After a few minutes talking with Pancho, Joseph became one of those fresh ideas. Fertilize this life with goodness and see what grows. And that is exactly what Mr. Kumar did. He gave Joseph a chance. And guess what? Joseph grew. Joe now is interning with Impact.org, another of Kumar's visionary organizations, wearing a tie to work and learning the ropes of corporate environments.
Well, I met Mr. Kumar, one day, I worked at Burger King. Came in Burger King, got some food, and we were just talking. Ever since then, I guess he saw something in me, and he asked me if I wanted to be a part of this, and I said yes.
Here is a youth who is the outcome, a typical kid who is about to get into a lot of trouble, carrying guns in his bags. His first job is selling drugs. Now they're moving drugs for the big drug dealers, their first employers. And at 18, these are completely delinquent youth. I happened to meet him, and he said, yes, I would like to have a job and wear a suit and tie like you one day. I was just standing outside, and I said, why are you not wearing a suit and tie? And one conversation led to another. And once I came to know his story, I said, and actually went to his home next day, met his mother, and I showed them what we are doing on a YouTube. And I said, listen, if I help you, if I put a project in your neighborhood, in your backyard, since it is so easy for us to do, it's technology and writing a check, I said, would you do me two things? Clean up your room, clean up your yard, paint your fence, and I will pay you for all of that. And I did. And I said, then I will set up an aeroponic tower with one condition. Can you recruit 30 more like you? How many you know? He said, lot. I said, I'll have 30, 40 for you right away. I said, you go back to them, you recruit them, and you tell them that I'm going to put these aeroponics towers in your community. I'm not going to take it out from here. You guys will maintain it. You guys will earn money out of it. You guys will sell it to the local produce, and I will walk you through, help you throughout the system, including funding you. So I said, if I do that, actually his name was Pancho until then. And I said, Pancho, would you stop doing that? And I want you to go for a drug test for next 30 to 60 days. And to my amazement, that evening, Pancho became Joseph. His room was clean. Not only he's working as a volunteer now at schools, maintaining those farms, learning about them, but he's also on a recruitment drive to become the next farmer who will give free food to his community.
Life is about taking chances, and Sean Kumar has not looked back since taking his chance on Joseph. Kumar is known in Middle Georgia for his work creating Americans for Schools, an organization that, while exploring new ideas to help fund schools, has created a plethora of growth with aeroponic gardens, as well as meeting teachers' requests for supplies in underfunded schools. While surprised at the rare opportunity, Joseph's mom has not looked back either. This is an unexpected blessing that will help her son grow.
How did it make you feel?
I'm overwhelmed. I just cried. That's all I could do is cry. I'm a big crybaby. Cry about everything. But I asked Joe. I started crying when the video first came out. or when we were first watching the video. And Joe gets mad at me when I cry so easy about things. So I try to dry my tears a little bit. And after we watched the whole video, I actually asked Joe permission. I said, can I cry this time? Because for something this important, can I cry for? And he actually said, yeah. And so he let me cry my tears of joy. He usually, because he tells me I'm a crybaby. I cry about everything. So, but he let me this time.
Nurturing children to learn how to nurture the community around them. Learning innovative approaches to farming and creating a hearty food supply for those in need in a relatively small area. Part of Kumar's idea for Joseph was caring for Westside Gardens, aeroponic towers at Westside Elementary School, where Joe was once an honor student. Joe remains close with his childhood friend Zorte, hoping together they can be role models for their own neighborhood.
I'm grateful for where I am now. That I'm not, the same person. I'm not just doing the same things I used to do, because I probably would have been dead or in jail somewhere right now. And just, I'm grateful to have the people in my life and the way I am now, Sean and everybody else.
I really want to tell people that, like, everybody in this neighborhood knows me. I'm no different from anybody else in this neighborhood. Nothing is different. No bone in my body is different. So if I can do this, anybody can. Like, literally, I'm not even trying to say, I'm nobody special. Say all that now, I'm nobody special. Anybody can do what I'm doing right now.
Now Kumar and his associates in Middle Georgia are working to spread the word of his visionary inspirations to other cities, meeting with public officials like Macon's Mayor Robert Rickert. Kumar is bringing solutions rather than problems, something most public officials only dream about. Sean's preliminary message is simple, and he repeats it as often as possible. Don't just do the right thing. Do the right thing right. A positive message to which people are responding in a positive way as they see solutions at work, feeding the hungry while teaching future generations to give new ideas a chance, funding schools with innovative, sensible concepts, and simply doing the right thing the right way. Perry Swanson, Primetime News Network.